What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be doing a little bit of a mixture. We are going to be talking about some franchise news for Madden 22, and we are also going to be talking about some scouting, we're going to be talking about scouting, and we're going to be talking about coaching trees, because EA released some more updates on their stuff. It's a couple days old. It's probably about a week old at this point, but I've been doing other videos, so I wanted to do this. So here we go. I've got a video. It's only about 34 seconds. It's a clip of the live stream that EA did at EA Play. So if you guys want to go and watch the entire live stream, I'm not going to do that. That's like an hour long or so. So I'm not going to cover that. But this is a clip about their scouting update that we're going to be watching. So if you guys want to go and watch the entire clip, just go to EA's Madden NFL Twitter, and the video will be on their page. So just scroll down a little bit and you'll be able to find it. So let's get right into it. I don't know what he's going to say. It's only about 30 seconds long, so it's not a super big clip. I got one more thing that we're going to talk about after this, but we can discuss this. So let me put the headphones in really quickly and hit play.
So you send your national scout, and we call it focus scouting. This is one of the biggest milestones in terms of report completion that you're going to get. And when you do that, the media is going to be aware that you are attending this player's game. So if it's a 6th round player and you're sending your national scout, the guy who you want the best report from, to a 6th round player's game for that guy, they're going to be like, whoa, this guy might be something. So I
can't have any secrets is what you're saying. I can't secretly scout anyone.
You can scout in secret, but you might have to sacrifice a little bit of information. So you send your national scout, and we call it focus.
Okay. That's big news. So basically, in that little 30-second clip, this guy says that in the new scouting update, there's going to be a way that the media is more involved. And so that's a W right off the bat, because in past Maddens, the media basically doesn't even matter. Like, they just say random I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, auto-generated phrases that don't really matter that much to the grand scheme of things. But with this, they're actually going to be reporting on what you're doing in the franchise, at least with the scouting part. That's actually a W. I like that. That's a good thing, especially if you're, like, he brings up the example of scouting a 6th round guy. That's big. I like that. We'll see how it actually plays in the actual game, but right there, that's a W. I like that. That's a good thing. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is, I gotta pause that real quick. It's gonna keep playing. But the other thing that I wanted to talk about was this right here. This thing they posted on July 23rd. So they are talking about staff points now. We've already discussed staff points, so we're not going to take too much time going into this, but this is just a little extra thing. So this is basically just talking about their staff points. Franchise staff points are a brand new way to upgrade your staff by unlocking talents in the new skill tree progression systems for your head coach, offense coordinator, defense coordinator, and player personnel. So basically nothing new that we don't already know. Earn staff points by pre-ordering Madden NFL 22 through franchise mode via weekly performance and goals and scenarios. So obviously, when I did my pre-order details video, I talked about the different amounts of franchise points or staff points that you get by pre-ordering the game. But I also brought up the question before that video that I was worried that they were going to make it so you had to have a microtransaction for staff points. But they don't do that. That's not a thing. There's only one way to get franchise points or staff points besides pre-ordering the game, and that's by actually playing the mode, which is exactly what you want to do. Weekly performances, goals, and scenarios are exactly how you want to be able to get the mode. So that's a big W for that. The talents you choose for each portion of your staff's tree will have an intangible impact on the way your team performs on game day, from strategy to play execution and health. So another good addition. This is all good stuff. We've talked about this before. This is all amazing additions to the game. But like I keep saying, It's all good stuff to start with. They need to keep adding stuff to this. They need to make a coaching tree, or not a coaching tree, a coaching carousel like they have in NCAA. They need to do a bunch of different stuff with this, but this is a good jumping off point. The next tweet they have is, or the next picture they have is just a picture of the actual scouting tree, talent tree. It says, use staff points to redeem talents on each individual staff talent tree. You'll begin every franchise with the same number of staff points that you received through your pre-order. So unless you turned off by the commissioner of your franchise. So that actually I did not know. That's new information to me. So every time you load up a franchise, you will get that same amount of staff points that you got when you pre-ordered. So if you order the deluxe, like the big expensive version, whatever amount of staff point, I can't remember off the top of my head how many points it is, but whatever amount of points that comes with, every single time you load up a franchise, you'll get that exact same amount of points. And then just down the tiers. So that's a huge W, because then you don't have to restart. It's not like the first franchise that you start is the only one you get that amount of franchise points, and then everyone after that is like less than, you have to keep working your way up. No, it's guaranteed that every time you begin a new franchise, you'll have that exact amount of franchise points. That's a big W, because then you're not starting from behind. Once you start a new one, if you get bored of that first one, then you can start a new one and you get the same amount of points. That's huge, because you're not starting from behind. You're not starting with a serious grind or anything. It's big. That's really big. I like that. I like that a lot. The third one, I think this is the last one that we're going to talk about, because this is just pre-order details. So this one is just going over more of the actual like individual attributes and stuff. So this one is after school tutoring. Access an additional focus player through weekly strategy, up to 3 total focus players. That costs 20 staff points per redemption. So okay, you could do that 3 times, it says, like it says up here. Mistakes were made. Reset 1 talent tree for OC or DC or player personnel. Refunds all points once per season. So you can do this. You can redo this 1 time per season. Costs 30 staff points, and you can get a reset on your talent tree. So either the head coach talent tree, you can reset that. The DC, the OC, or the player personnel, you can reset that. That's a big one, because if you make a mistake and you actually go the wrong way. Like, I think that if you go this way, then you can't go back and get this stuff. I think that's what they said. And if you go this way, you can't go back and get this stuff. So, and if you decide that you want to go this way after starting out over here, you just don't like it, it's not how you want to play, then you can do the reset thing, and it gets a reset on your modifications, all your stuff. So that's big. I like that. And then the third one is, we've seen enough. Unlock a hidden development trait for 1 rookie per season. That's a big one. You get a hidden development trait for 1 rookie per season. So if you have a rookie on your team that is like I'm assuming this, the way that I'm reading this is you get to make your player, your rookie, have a hidden development trait. Like if you have a rookie that you drafted in the 3rd round, he's normal development. Does that mean that if you unlock this, you can give that rookie hidden development and it turns out to be star, superstar, or superstar X Factor? Or does it mean that you get a guy with hidden development and you can use this at the beginning of the season to automatically find out? Like if you draft a guy in the 1st round with the 1st pick, he has hidden development. It could be superstar, superstar X Factor, it could be star, and you use this on him, and then does that automatically like unlock that without him having to play the games and play the snaps? That's probably what it means, but who knows? It could go either way. So all this stuff is really good. I like all this stuff that they're adding. Obviously, this last one is just pre-order details. It comes out in August. We all know that by now. So both this stuff is really cool. I'm really interested to see what happens with all this stuff. If you guys are excited about this too, let me know down below. That's going to do it, though. That's really all that I had to talk about. I didn't really have anything else to talk about. I just wanted to go over the little clip from the scouting live stream that they did, and I wanted to talk about those franchise staff points again. So let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys are excited for Madden 22, or if you're not, let me know. And if you guys are excited for the new scouting update, remember, the scouting update does not come out until September when they do their first live update. So if you are really excited about your franchise and you really want to get into it, just remember, don't get too invested in the very first one you do in August, because it's going to have the OG old version of scouting, and you can't transferred over. It's not going to be in there. So just that's why I'm going to hold off on my big franchises, my Legends Fantasy Draft series and all that stuff until September when the actual scouting update comes out. I'll do the face of the franchise because that has nothing to do with it. But the other stuff won't come out until September because I want to have the actual scouting update in there. So I just want to let you guys know about that. But let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.